It has charm, it has grace, it's a beautiful place. Harwich is the town for me. Bogs of berries and sand, ponds and beaches so grand. We live in perfect harmony. San Francisco and Boston have treasures well known, but we're happy in Harwich with treasures of our own. So join in and rejoice, and let's sing with one voice. Harwich is the town for me. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Welcome to beautiful Brooks Park on this gorgeous summer night. Hold on. How's that? Does that work? Yep. All right. Welcome to beautiful Brooks Park on this gorgeous summer night. I'm very excited to be here. My name is Tom Yonka, and I have the honor of being the conductor of the Harwich Town Band. Now, the song you just heard is called Harwich is the Town for Me. And this winter, when I was going through our music library, I came across an old holiday concert program from 1986 that had the music and the lyrics of this piece printed in it. Now, I had no idea that Harwich had its own theme song, but you can imagine how excited I was. It was written by a man named Irving Milton Adolphus. Now, Milton, as he liked to be called, was born in the Bronx, and he was educated at Yale. He wrote more than 200 works, including 13 symphonies and 35 string quartets. He was also a founding member of the American Composers Alliance, whose first president was Aaron Copland. And he was also the director of the Philadelphia Music Center in the 1930s. Additionally, he played with many jazz bands in New York City and Catskills, and he was co-composer of two different songs you might know, I Can't Believe It and Dream a Little Dream of Me. He also was a civil rights activist and one of the founders of the Chatham Universalist Fellowship. He retired to West Harwich, where he died in August of 1988. What a wonderful piece of Harwich musical history. How about a nice round of applause for Milton Adolphus? Now tonight, this is our 4th of July Independence Day concert. We always call it our Red, White, and Blue Spectacular, as it's filled with many patriotic pieces to celebrate America's 246th birthday. So we hope you have a spectacular time. Thank you for coming here tonight. Our next song was written by George M. Cohen. It's a march that is also a tribute to the flag of the United States. It was written in 1906 for a Broadway show called George Washington Jr., and it was first played at the Herald Square Theater in New York City and became the first song from a musical to sell 1 million copies of music. Now, if you know the words, feel free to sing along. Here's You're a Grand Old Flag. Our next medley is dedicated to our armed forces. It contains the official songs for the Army, the Coast Guard, the Marines, the Air Force, and the Navy. And we would like anyone who has served in our military or is currently serving to stand up and be recognized when they hear the song from their particular branch. And when they do, we ask the audience to give them a big round of applause. Thank you to all who have served or are serving our country. We are forever in your debt. Here's Armed Forces Salute. Thank you again to all who have served or are serving our country. It's just wonderful. We really, really, really appreciate it. Now, the lyrics to our next song were written by a true Cape Codder, a female Cape Codder to be more specific. She was born in Falmouth on August 12th of 1859, and her name is Catherine Lee Bates. She first wrote a poem that was originally called Pike's Peak, and when it was published in 1895, it was titled America. In 1910, Catherine's words were combined with music by Samuel Ward, and the rest is history. Please sit back and listen to your hometown band play America the Beautiful. How about that Harwich Town Band, huh? Isn't that amazing? That is the same arrangement that they play with the Boston Pops on the 4th of July and on Memorial Day. So you know you got a good hometown band when they're playing the same arrangement as they are in Boston. Now, when I was a kid, I used to watch a show called Sesame Street. And it was a children's educational show that used Jim Henson's famous Muppets. Now, some of my favorites were Big Bird, Oscar the Grouch, and Miss Piggy, but probably the most famous was Kermit the Frog. Now in 1979, a movie came out called The Muppet Movie, and Kermit sang a song called The Rainbow Connection. Now this little song actually reached number 25 on the Billboard charts. It stayed in the top 40 for 2 months, and it won the Oscar for the Best Original Score at the 52nd Academy Award Show. So in honor of Sesame Street, the Muppets, and Gay Pride Month, here's Rainbow Connection. Next up, we have a real treat for you. We're going to play a medley of songs called Motown Revue. Motown Records is an American record label founded in 1958 by Berry Gordy Jr. Now the word Motown is a combination of the words motor and town, which became the nickname for Detroit, where the company was founded and headquartered. Our musical tribute includes 3 classic hits. I Heard It Through the Grapevine by Marvin Gaye. We also are going to be playing My Girl by The Temptations and ABC by the Jackson 5. Excellent. So feel free to groove in your seats or stand up and dance. Here's our version of Motown Revue. That is very meaningful, especially to those who live on Cape Cod and by the sea. It's based on Psalm 107 and was originally written as a British hymn in 1860. It has many different names, such as Eternal Father, Strong to Save, as well as For Those in Peril on the Sea. But we simply call it the Navy Hymn and are dedicating it tonight to all those who have served, lived, or died at sea. Here is the Navy Hymn. wonderful job. Thank you to Paul Mon. He was our soloist. He is a retired Navy veteran who is from Sudbury, Massachusetts, and he's also a member of the Concord Symphonic Concert Band. And we are so happy to have him with us in Harwich as he has a home here. So it's very nice. Thank you so much, Paul. It's beautiful. Our next piece is from a fantastic musical from 1957. It was Stephen Sondheim's Broadway debut. Now, this wonderful musical ran for 732 performances, and it won 6 Tonys. It's about a rivalry between 2 street gangs, the Jets and the Sharks, as well as a love story between a girl and a boy. And it was made into an amazing movie in 1961. 50 years later, in 2021, Steven Spielberg directed a nice remake of it as well. So tonight's score includes some of my favorite songs, Maria, I Feel Pretty, and the song Tonight. So enjoy West Side Story highlights. Are we having fun yet? All right. So, how about one more round of applause for the Harwich Town Band? So now it's time for our march around. I want everybody to come on down, and we've got a little American flags that you can have and you can take home, and we're going to pass them out. Beverly, our flautist, is going to come over here and help me pass out the flags, and then she's going to lead a march around. But this year we're not going to go all the way around, we're just going to go around the band, okay? So we're going to go behind all the seats and then back down and around. So come on down, don't be shy. Kids of all ages, come on, dogs, cats, everybody, there you go, come on down. Now our next song is patriotic, and it's written by Irving Berlin in 1918. It's a song of peace and was introduced on Armistice Day in 1938, being sung by the great Kate Smith on her hugely popular radio program. Irving Berlin gave the royalties of this song to the Boy Scouts and the Girl Scouts of America, and to date the proceeds have raised alone just for these two groups $50 million. It starts out with the following lyrics. While the storm clouds gather far across the sea, let us swear allegiance to a land that's free. Let us all be grateful for a land so fair as we raise our voices in a solemn prayer. Here is God Bless America. Feel free to sing along. had a new setup this year because we're so big. We're usually over there, but we couldn't see each other, and then now we're over here and they can't see because of the sun. So someday when we're sitting over in that corner, you'll know why. What a Wonderful World was sung by a man we all know and love, nicknamed Satchmo, otherwise known as Louis Armstrong. It was first recorded in 1967. It was #1 in the United Kingdom that year, re-released in 1988 for the film Good Morning Vietnam, and inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame in 1999. Now tonight we have a special treat. Our own Lonnie Giusetto will be playing the melody on his beautiful alto saxophone. He and his partner Barbara, sitting over here on our drum set, come all the way from Bourne to play in the Harwich Town Band. We thank them from the bottom of our hearts. And also, a little bird told us that it used to be Lonnie Giusetto and Barbara Shorts, but now it's Mr. and Mrs. Lonnie Giusetto. So please enjoy What a Wonderful World. In 1957, this next Broadway show became a huge hit. It won 5 Tony Awards, including Best Musical. We'll be playing the songs The Wells Fargo Wagon, Till There Was You. But my favorite of all time songs is in this particular musical. It's called 76 Trombones. And I played the trombone. I used to play the trombone here. Now, the trombone is my favorite section, but don't tell anybody except for the trombones, okay? So here's highlights from The Music Man. now. I have hat head, which is never pretty. Anyways. So, we're just about done with our concert, but what Independence Day concert would be complete without our next song? It was written and composed by the great John Philip Sousa in 1896 and adopted as the National March of the United States of America in 1987. This song was written on Christmas Day on an ocean liner as Sousa and his wife were returning from a European vacation. Now, I do have to say that the Harwich Town Band plays an extraordinary version of this song. We hope you enjoy it. Just give us a minute to set up the Stars and Stripes Forever. Dutch Heil and Beverly DiPaolo. Thank you so much. Amazing. All right, this is our last song of the night. We ask you to stand. It will be the Star Spangled Banner. Thank you all so much for coming. We hope you enjoyed tonight's concert. We'll be here every Tuesday for the summer, right through August 30th, weather permitting. And we've got many more songs to play for you. We hope to see you next time. Have a wonderful week and a safe trip home. Take care. So much for coming. Have a wonderful 4th of July. We'll be back here on July 5th. Take care.